Hello everyone, here we have the warehouse set, which is the site of many of my YouTube videos. You guys probably all remember Ghost in the Warehouse 1 and 2. Well, they were filmed down here. That orb there is just something on the lens off. The thing is about this set that I'm using here, the warehouse set, it actually is haunted. And those of you who don't believe in ghosts, if you ever came to the warehouse set and stayed down here for just a few minutes, you would start believing in ghosts. Just trust me. It may not look that haunted at the moment, but believe me, when we turned the lights off and I went ghost hunting with the Necromancer 600 and Jacob, trust me, some really spooky things happened down here, such as black shadowy figures and all sorts of interesting kind of stuff like that, and other things like that, such as a white face over on that wall. I saw a white face coming out of the wall out of the corner of my eye, and when I turned to look, it just disappeared. That was while we were filming. I think it was while we were ghost hunting. Well, unfortunately, I didn't catch that on video. The ghosts seem a little bit camera shy. They don't really turn up on camera, but they have a few times. Once or twice. Well, anyway, the interesting thing about this camera that I'm using is it's pretty much the same as the Necromancer 600's camera, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't see any differences yet. And it's really awesome. It takes 29 frames per second, HD video. It is a Sony HDRCX230. And this is the Pigman here. If you weren't able to tell, it's kind of obvious, but still, I encourage you to watch my other videos in this set. It's called the Warehouse set. Well, now I'll explain to you a few different parts of this set, so hold on one second. You guys probably all remember the Bob Show. The Bob Show starring my hilarious friend Bob Schnitzelniter. And this is the chair that he sat in during the Bob Show with story time with Bob and all that. And here is the hallway. A lot of different stuff was filmed here. Remember the beginning scene, Ghost in the Warehouse 1? The Necromancer 600 was over here, and he was putting down boxes and saying, "I hate my job," and we move over here. And here's where a lot of other stuff, such as, I'm not going to spoil anything for you from Ghost in the Warehouse if you haven't watched it, but a lot of different things in Ghost in the Warehouse movies. Oh, and the Slenderman hunting expedition videos, those were filmed down here. You guys remember Slenderman hunting in the Bob Show episode 1? Yeah, those were also filmed down here. A lot of different stuff. And the warehouse set documentaries that I filmed with my phone, which does not take the best video. But now that I have a really good camera, I will be filming most of my videos, hopefully with this camera, because it's really good. That noise you're hearing in the background is just the furnace. And I will describe some ghost sightings here momentarily. I am feeling a really weird ghostly presence over here, like something's just watching me and standing around and walking around. Yeah, there's something around here. It's probably the red-haired man, and the red-haired man. I'll explain to you who the red-haired man is. I don't really know who he is, but I'll explain to you that sighting. Okay, so you see these stairs, the stairs at the Necromancer 600, and Bob came down. We put the chair there. Bob and I played a game of catch with the ball there. That's pretty funny. And anyway, but as I was going up these stairs while ghost hunting with Jacob, an interesting thing happened. When I said goodbye, I said the words goodbye just to say goodbye to all the ghosts that put up with us for that long after we ghost hunted for quite a while. Oh, sorry about that. The tripod just moved down a little. I need to tighten that. I'll be back in. Well, anyway, after I said goodbye, I saw an apparition here, a very strange apparition. He was about, I'm not lying here. I would get nowhere by lying here. He was right here, standing in the furnace room, probably about 2 feet in, right there. And he was about 6 feet 5 inches tall, very tall man. And he was definitely a ghost. Well, anyway, so yeah, he had red hair. And the red hair was the thing that stood out to me the most. It was the most obvious feature. And he had like hollow, blackish gray eyes and gray skin. Oh my god, I definitely sense a presence right here. Feel it in my stomach. I feel it. Yeah, there's something right here. Anyway, so I'll continue with the video. Sorry for the distraction. Well, he was wearing a grayish. Everything about it was sort of gray except for his hair. He was wearing a gray suit, ragged suit with ragged gray pants. Kind of looked like a farmer on Sunday going to church or something like that. From what I could tell, he looked like he was about 25 years old. Somewhere around there. Young guy. Obviously a ghost. He was sort of transparent and blurred figure, 6'5". Red hair, hollow black eyes. That was just someone upstairs. Don't worry, that wasn't a ghost. It'd be cool if it was though, wouldn't it? Well, anyway, this is the sighting of the red-haired man. I definitely feel a presence around here whenever I come here. If you guys see anything in this video, please tell me in the comments. I'd appreciate that. And now we move to a different sighting. The Necromancer 600 and I went ghost hunting, and we came to this room here. Storage type room. And it was very strange. We used an EMF, electromagnetic field meter. An electromagnetic field meter can sense ghosts, because ghosts give off an electromagnetic field, if you didn't know that. Ghost lesson of the day. Well, anyway, so we used that, and the readings were unusually high here. It was like 10 out of 10 here. And then we definitely sensed that there was something standing somewhere in the corner around here somewhere as the readings went high, and then the readings rapidly dropped and came back a little later on, suggesting that the ghost had moved on to some other room somewhere around here. Well, that's an interesting thing. And after the filming of Ghost in the Warehouse, right around here, I turned it off after the filming of a scene, which was probably a mistake, but if I didn't turn it off, the ghost might have not ever been seen. The thing is, after I turned the camera off, we were discussing the scene and seeing how we liked it and stuff. The Necromancer 600 and I both saw, like, between those beams over on the wall over there, which I'll move to soon, by those shelves, over on the wall, a brownish blur, like the movement of an arm sort of going like this, but over there, like that. Movement of an arm. It was pretty interesting, and it really took us by surprise. So there's something ghostly over there, and I just saw something over there, like a very sudden change in lighting there, like a very dark spot that randomly came, and I feel like I saw something over there now. So yeah, it seems like a few of our ghostly guests have been joining us today. Hope they get caught on video. That'd be interesting. Anyway, glad to have this new camera. It's a beast camera. Oh yeah, that's the drum set over there. That's my drum set. And that's not an orb or anything. That's just something on the lens. And so is that. I'm gonna move over to this kind of creepy corner here. Kind of creepy. Well, my friends and I have always felt that there was something in that corner. Something sort of telling us to get out and go away sort of feeling. And it's stronger at some times than others. And also, when I was standing here, I heard scratching on this beam around there. Scratching on the beam behind me. Like something scratching the beam. And it definitely wasn't me because I was standing still. I wasn't even up against the beam. It was really weird. Like as I turned, I heard the scratching on the beam. It's kind of creepy. And, oh, another thing. How could I forget this? Necromancer 600 and I, we were standing right over by this box. And right as I was telling him how the last time we went ghost hunting, I saw a face in the wall there. The thing is, it seems like these ghosts are really powerful in the way that after I said that, Kyle said he heard a voice. The Necromancer 600 said he heard a voice. He heard a strange voice coming from behind him that I didn't even hear that voice, which is awfully peculiar. But I heard loud banging on the furnace coming from here, like something obviously banging on the furnace, like seemed like hitting it with metal. And the furnace never makes banging noises, which is interesting. But the thing is, the Necromancer 600 didn't hear the banging on the furnace, and I didn't hear the voice. Almost as if the ghost is controlling what each of us hear. Like they want us to hear different things. Another interesting thing is, none of it, not even the extremely loud, surprising banging on the furnace, was caught on the video. None of it. And it was taken with a newish, it was taken with this same kind of camera. An Sony HDRCX230, which would capture it if it wasn't something supernatural. That banging would have been captured. And that's in Ghost Hunting in the Warehouse. I don't know which episode it is, but it's in one of those episodes where that happened. Oh, and Jacob, he said he saw like a white mist somewhere around here. And I often feel like I see things down here. Don't know if I really do, but here's the drum set. I always feel like I'm not alone down here. Even when I am alone, like right now, I'm really feeling like there's something around here. Don't worry, I don't have anybody that's going to pop out and scare you or anything. I don't want to scare my viewers. I just saw something over there. I just saw something move. I just saw a white, grayish blur behind the chair. And that's awfully strange. Maybe it got caught on the video. I'll check. That's not an orb. Like as I said, I don't believe that's an orb. If it were, it probably wouldn't be following the camera lens around. I think it's just the camera lens reacting to the light. But there is definitely something down here. Interesting. Another interesting thing is the Necromancer 600. He ducked down here in one of his videos when he was pretending to be like a complete weirdo that belonged in an asylum or something like that. It's pretty funny, those videos. The weird thing is he ducked down here, and normally the paper towel would only move for like 3 seconds, and it moved for like 13 point something seconds straight here. This paper towel started swaying up and down like this. It was really peculiar because it would not have done that just by gravity and physics. Because we tried the same thing again, and the paper towel didn't move at all. So there was something moving that paper towel, and it was like got higher and higher every time, and then it just abruptly stopped. So something was messing with that. What else? Yeah, it's a very interesting place. You may notice there's been a minor change. This ottoman thing, footrest, has been put down here to sit on. But yeah, this is the warehouse set, where a lot of my videos have been taken. Ghost Hunting in the Warehouse, Ghost in the Warehouse movies, which we are planning to make more. Don't you worry, guys. The Bob Show, all of the Bob Show episodes were filmed here. So yeah, a lot of stuff was filmed down here, and I'm just, So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to wrap this video up. Yeah, thanks, guys.